Hi guys, welcome back to another eating show. Today we're having a homemade Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and this was requested by Wanda Correa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for requesting this. So I put it on like I think it's an Italian bread, and then I cut it in half, and then I took out like the insides. Just to cut down on carbs. And then I have thin sliced steak that I seasoned with garlic salt. And there's mushrooms, onions, a green bell pepper, and one jalapeno in here. And then mozzarella cheese on top. Okay. And I'm going to pair it with some of these Tim's jalapeno potato chips. So let me cut this in half first. See, it looks like nothing. Oh, that didn't sound very good. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that? This other half is going to be for Jose. Let me just give you guys a close-up. Yum. And there's no sauce on it. Just because that's how I like it. That's a lot. Okay. I'm drinking it with a cherry Coke. All right. This bread is the top is a little bit big. It is seasoned just right. I might have to take some of the top off. This is so good, you guys. I will have the recipe and the ingredients and how I made it in the description, so you guys can check that out if you're interested. Really simple, really easy. The meat was like $11. This whole loaf was only $1. And I got it at Walmart. It's so good. That went flying. I ordered some stainless steel straws from Amazon. I should be getting them tomorrow. Our state, I think Seattle has already approved it, but they're not doing straws anymore. I think. If I'm wrong, you can let me know in the comments. But there's talks of Oregon starting to implement that too. I'm actually got my hair done and makeup. So with the meat, it came in like a slab. It was just like a really thin slice piece of meat. I think it was sirloin tip. I'm not sure. But what I did was I stabbed it with a fork a few times to kind of like tenderize it. And then I sliced it in really thin strips, almost like fajita style. I'm not sure if there's a specific seasoning that goes on the Philly cheesesteak when you're making it, but I just use garlic salt. It's what I like. I tend to use the same seasonings when I cook. Hold it up higher so you guys can see. Okay, so in my last video, let me see who it was. I have a bunch of screenshots on my phone, but I need to organize them. So I have some already organized. Whoops. But I think her name was Vera. Yes, her name was Vera B. She asked me, I have the weirdest question. How do you justify money spent on manicures? I love getting them, but I always feel guilty even though I have the money for them. Do you ever feel like it's wasted money or you should only get one for a special occasion? Love this video. I want to try that pizza place so bad. So I told her that I would answer it in a future mukbang. So let me just talk about my nails a little bit first, because I always get compliments on my nails and my eyebrow on my eyebrows. So when I get my nails done, I get them medium to long length, and they are coffin shaped. Now, I used to be a manager at a fast food restaurant. I was the general store manager, and I would also work in the kitchen. I would kind of work wherever I was needed, but I would mostly help back in the kitchen because that's the area at our location that seemed to be backed up. And so I couldn't have long nails. So when I would get my nails done, I would have to get them done really short, but it was every once in a while. I wouldn't get them done all the time because we had inspections, and if they were to have happened to notice, even though we do wear gloves, we could get marked down for that. So I wouldn't always get them done. It was very rare, but before I had that job, I would always get them done. When I was younger, I think in like the 6th grade, my mom, she didn't want me to get my nails done. So she would buy me the little kiss kits so that I could do them myself. So from, I want to say like 5th and 6th grade, I would do my own nails all the way up through like my freshman year in high school. And then I got a job, and, I was able to wear them, and I was able to go get them done myself. I was young, so I didn't have really any bills to pay or anything. So today, there was a time when our kids were pretty young. We didn't have a whole lot of money, but I wouldn't get my nails done because we just didn't have the funds for it. So today I do have the funds for it, and I see it as, it's more of like something that I like to do for myself, just to go out and pamper myself. I get pedicures and manicures and acrylics. My nails themselves they're nice. I have really nice nail beds, but I just like the look of acrylics. I always have, ever since I was young. But to justify the amount spent, it is pretty expensive. I spend about $60 just for a fill, and it's about $50 to $55 depending on what I want to have done, and then I always give a $10 tip. Whether that's low or high, I don't know, but when I was younger, I used to not tip at all. So I think a $10 tip is pretty good when it takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on, if I'm getting a full set. But if you don't have the funds to go and pamper yourself, if you have bills that need to be paid, it's justify the amount. I like it. It's something that I like to do. Jose likes them. He tells me, I'll ask him sometimes what color he wants me to get. But I will say that when we are tight on money, I won't go and get my nails done. It's like, it's not a necessity for me. I can go without getting my nails done because I'm pretty low maintenance, I like to think. But yeah, it is pretty expensive. So if you have other bills that need to be paid, like if your rent isn't paid, if your electric is not paid, then honestly, I don't think you should be going to get your nails done if you can't afford it. Make sure that all of your bills are paid and, the most important things are paid for. And then if you have money after everything's paid, then go ahead and get your nails done. It's not a necessity. People get their nails done for many different reasons, but the way I see it is I don't need them. It's something I like to have. If I don't have money for them, I'm not going to go get them filled. I just won't, because I have kids that I have to provide for. And if I do have money, then I will. Sometimes I will wait 3 weeks because, maybe something comes up with the car, or maybe there's an extra expense, or I did a little bit of too much shopping. And I just don't have the money. I never put it on credit. I don't put anything on credit nowadays. So if you have the money, then go for it. But if there are times when you're tight on money, then spend your money on something that's, going to get you ahead in life that you actually need. It's kind of long and drawn out. But there's also, so say you do want to get your nails done. You don't have to get acrylics. You can get a manicure. There's cheaper ways of going about to do things. Sometimes me and my daughter will give each other pedicures. Do it at home. But it is expensive. There are people that pay $100, because they get the gems and the rhinestones and the funny shapes, which, not the funny shapes, but, they have different shapes that you can do. It's always cheaper to do it yourself. There's the basic acrylics, where you use the regular nail polish and you go under the dryer. There's shellac, which is gel nail polish. And that one, I used to think it was more than the powder solar nails. That was tough. But they're not. I always get the powder. I just like the powder much better. I'm getting crumbs all in my hair. Yeah, I just like the powder much better. That's why I always get. I used to get the shellac, but I feel like the edges, they like wear out. So I just pay a little bit more to get the powder. I'm trying to get this piece of meat out. Okay. I've actually made this vegetarian, so if you don't like the steak, omit the steak and just put a bunch of what are those mushrooms called? Portobello mushrooms, or whatever kind of mushrooms. The combination of the onions and the pepper, the bell pepper, with the mushrooms is so good. And then you have the cheese on top. Oh, and I did put jalapeno, so it's just a little bit spicy. I'm so full, you guys. If you guys try this out, let me know how you like it. I hope you guys do try it out. Take pictures and tag me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. My links will be down in the description. You can also follow me on Snapchat. I I go through times where I'm posting a lot and then like I'll take a break. Not intentionally, it's just life happens. I have kids, I get busy, and social media is just kind of like not priority for me. So I post whenever I can, whenever I remember. But yeah, thank you guys so much for eating lunch with me. It was so good eating with you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.